Indiana is slowly reopening, but many people are still out of work, still struggling to pay their bills. Well, that's why a group is forming to push for more help for those who are renting. They're worried that Hoosiers could be forced out of their homes in record numbers. And our Jill Glavin looks into their goals and what is happening now.
About a third of households in Indiana rent, and a lot of those renters work in industries that have been hit hardest by COVID-19.
He got laid off for a little bit, and then my job hours kind of went down.
Kara Stewart and her fiance faced a situation in March and April similar to many Hoosiers. They didn't have enough money to pay rent.
We did try to pay the rent. Like we gave him $600 towards the rent. We were planning out moving anyway, but COVID-19 happened, and it was kind of like, what do we do?
Stewart says her landlord shut off her utilities and sent this eviction notice on April 1st, even though the governor's temporary halt on evictions and foreclosures is supposed to prevent this.
It is illegal for a landlord to shut off utilities, and judges do not look very kindly on that kind of behavior.
Chase Haller with Neighborhood Christian Legal Clinic is among those who are worried about the long-term toll COVID-19 will have on families who rent.
I think that this particular crisis is going to potentially affect renters more severely than homeowners.
Indiana put more money into its hardest hit fund to help homeowners who can't pay their mortgages, but it has not done the same for renters.
It's pretty clear that what makes an effective rental assistance program is to have a single portal where anybody from the state can go and have a uniform application process.
Andrew Bradley's team at Prosperity Indiana has led an effort to push for a rental assistance fund, and they've been joined by the Indiana Apartment Association.
Everybody's working together.
President Lynn Peterson represents a lot of the state's landlords. She says in most cases they are trying to work with tenants.
Most of our properties are setting up payment plans for the residents. So, we're asking them to pay any amount that they can.
Peterson's data shows an 8% delinquency rate for unpaid May rent. In a typical month, that number would be between 1 to 2%. And with the new normal under COVID-19 still playing out, she agrees with housing advocates who are worried about what will happen to renters this summer and fall.
A lot of those jobs are lost permanently. And so the fear is, renters need some resources to be able to continue to pay their rent.
If you need help paying your bills right now, the best central resource is to call 211. We also put a link to information about the state's hardest hit fund at this story on our website and mobile app. Jill Glavin, Fox 59 News.
Well, the state and some cities did get money as part of the CARES Act to go toward rental assistance, and work is actually still being done to decide how to use that money in the coming months.